as I stated before, I have not been on social media that long. I'm a newbie, so to speak. There are some people that have been on here for 5, 10, even more years, and they're professionals. And I make it a point to take counsel. I'm not just here talking out the side of my neck. I've spent many years viewing other people that do what I do in some way, form, or fashion, and some people in other areas as well. And I've taken in a lot of advice. And one thing that I have noticed is that there are certain people that are seeking to get money from creators by creating a sob story. They're going to be evicted. A disaster is coming. We don't have any money for a hotel room. My car is broken and I have to drive 30 miles to work and there's no public transportation. My mother is sick. My baby is sick. Let me see what else. I'm going through a messy divorce. My spouse took everything. I don't have a place to stay and I don't have any relatives. I'm going to be evicted from my apartment and the state that I live in doesn't have any funds to help me. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And the sad part about it is that these are real life scenarios that do occur for people, to people. But there are some people who actually use those scenarios because they are realistic as means to try to get money out of creators. What they will do, and I've seen this on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram. I'm not on Twitter very much, but I've seen it especially on Facebook, Instagram. I've seen it, even with some YouTube, some creators have shared, even in some of their videos, that they have been approached by some of their followers or subscribers. And what these people will do, they'll follow and subscribe for a while. They won't ask for anything right off the rip because they don't want to seem obvious. They'll subscribe for a while. And then after they've proven themselves to be a dedicated or loyal subscriber or follower, then all of a sudden, boom, they hit that creator with some sob story about how they need money. Well, the creator has developed a rapport with this person. They're commenting on videos, they're checking in on them, they're DMing on them, and everything else. And they're thinking, oh, this person really likes my content. And if they're not very careful, then they find themselves wrapped up in that situation. And unfortunately, some creators have given money to these people. And the minute they give them money, those people disappear. You don't hear a single word from them. And some of these people have been subscribed to these people's channels for like 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years. Just long enough to develop a close enough so-called quote-unquote relationship. What they do, and I'm going to give you some brief characteristics of this type of person. They will purposefully seek out channels that have a certain number of subscribers. Like, for instance, on Instagram, once you pass 10,000, then you're qualified for certain things. There's different tiers, there's different levels that once you reach certain milestones, you're qualified to do other creative things on your channel. You might possibly be eligible for monetization as long as you follow the conduct rules and done everything accordingly. So what some of these people will do, they will seek out people that have 10, 20, 50, 100,000, even 1 million subscribers, and will try to follow that person, not really interested in what they're doing, but they will follow that person like they're a fanatic, the content and everything else, and they'll do it for a long period of time. And all of a sudden, this huge disastrous situation will come up where they need money. And usually when they ask for money, it's not a little bit of money. It's not $10 or $20. In most cases, it's usually hundreds of dollars. It's usually thousands of dollars. It's never less than $100. Never. And they target the creator for it. Now, in most cases, the creator doesn't do that. But if they're relatively new and not hip to the game and have not been exposed to other creators, they might conduct a financial transaction and give it to them. And the minute they do, they may get a thank you, and then all of a sudden you don't hear from that person anymore. Please understand that when you're on social media, you're not just exposed to the people on your blog. You are exposed to the entire world. On this platform, most of my subscribers aren't even in the U.S. A lot of them are from Asia and South America. For some reason, I just have more subscribers, and then U.S. is like number 3 or 4. So me being aware of that, and me as a creator, I have a way of going into my analytics and seeing, what age groups. I see that a lot of people that are in their late 20s and early 30s subscribe to my channel that are from South America and Asia. That's the majority of my listening platform. And then, of course, next is the 45 to 64 age group. So there's a way, you as a creator, it's always good to check your analytics from time to time just to see where your people are coming from. Because that way, if you know where they're coming from, you can have an idea of their, the type of lifestyle they're living and their mindset. So that way you can be able to relate to them much better when you're communicating with them. It has nothing to do with racial profiling or anything like that. It's just that everybody has a different point of view based on where they live and how their upbringing is. So always check your analytics if you're a creator. Don't fall for it. There are some people they are out here in full force. Ever since the pandemic started, they are out here and they are literally targeting YouTube and Instagram huge. I haven't heard anything about TikTok and Twitter that much because each platform is different. But especially on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, I see a lot of people who have profiles that have a large following of at least 10, 20, 100,000, a million followers. And these people will purposefully follow them in hopes to eventually get some money, extort money from them. So be very careful about that. And if you are one of these people, maybe you might want to consider getting a job, starting a business, doing a side hustle, so you can have a steady source of realistic income, because this is fraud, and in some jurisdictions you can go to jail behind what you're doing. So I just wanted to put that warning out there, okay? You guys have a great day.